bathroom diaries, answers to things, washing needs washing, under the sink, on the sink, purple soap says, thinky, hanky. Alright, why are people getting old? How do you like my gold claw? I can't really see it with this creepy camera. As above, so below. What does that mean? Well, for some reason, the gold likes to float on the top. So if you stir it, and stir it enough that it will go down, then you'll see the bottom stuff start to swirl up. So below exists as well as above. Okay, so anyway, why is it that common man doesn't understand why we're getting old? And why don't young people get grey hair? Well, I have seen a lady who's actually quite young. She forced her hair to get grey using peroxide. So there's a clue as to why people get grey hair. Because they expose themselves to a lot of salt. Now, I know some Samoan people who go dipping in the sea a lot. They eat a lot of seafood and they get grey hair very, very fast. So why do they get grey hair? The answer is sodium hydroxide. And also fluoride. It's called aluminium fluoride in the water. They are putting iron filings in your water and aluminium in your water. Why do they do this? So the above and below concept is the answer. How do you clean water in a river? Through vibrational friction. They create shallow waters with lots of big bumpy rocks. The waters they bump through, and it creates negative generation. And what it is on an earthed environment, see this is a jar, in an unearthed environment, negative emits. But on an earthed environment, say for a river, it's a earthed environment, negative will crush and cram, create rocks. So how do you clean the water? You can't clean it, but you can cause the dust going through the dirt and the slime to clump into rocks, and that's why the river's full of rocks. And it's been doing it for eons. And they have to go up to the water tanker after sending it from one town to another. So like it arrives over here, it's bloody filthy. So how are they going to get some of that filthy river sludge out of there? They can either use massive electromagnet and cost a lot of electricity. It's one way you can do it. They probably do. Or they can use induction. And they probably do that. So how do you make the induction work within the water? You have to put some filings in the water in order for the electromagnet to translate the energy into those filings. And as you know that if it's earth, you know you have to change the polarity a particular direction to cause those bits of dirt and stuff to clump together into chunks. They clump together, cramming into chunks, right? And then it drops. But do you think they give a fuck about getting all the fluoride out of there? No way, because if it goes down the pipes and stuff amongst the houses, on its travel it's generating friction. So it's kind of keeping clean with this fluoride, aluminium fluoride nanoparticles in it, with some iron particles in there as well. Now you say, well, fuck, you must be a mad bastard, right? It can't be true. But if you go get a cup of water and you put a ppm meter in there, notice that there is iron in the water, because it detects how much metal's in the water. So they are grinding up iron railway tracks or whatever, sprinkling it in there, and there's iron content. And you could say, well, it could be the iron pipes. What are iron pipes? We've got plastic pipes around here. There are some metallic pipes. That's just natural. Okay, so there's also copper in water, and that's not so bad for you. Too much, yeah. In the hot water cylinders, they have copper quite a bit. We do need copper. We do need iron, and we do need aluminium. Well, why would we need aluminum? They say that because there is 4 million people in New Zealand, that each can have some aluminium fluoride in their blood, in their water that they consume. And that can help with the electromagnetic field that a heart generates. And it can help us to all collectively help with the ozone. Right? And some of us, we have pacemakers and things, and we help with the electromagnetic fields in a greater way, and that's why we're getting bald. But the truth is almost. It's the stuff that's in us. We collect it from all the food we eat. Just through living, breaks down into this refined monoatomic elements which we need to help our DNA. But as you get older, your energy starts learning to produce more effectively. So young people, they have very higher energy than us. But it's not actually true about it for the older people. We get lower in the energy. So the reason why we can't rejuvenate so quickly and we get dull dying is because we have a lower voltage. So they've stuck this aluminium fluoride. A lot of people say, oh, that's actually no good for you. It can cause diseases and things. If you ask me, if you're as elderly, get you some aluminium fluoride or some conductive fluoride in you, and conductive nano, then you actually help with your conduction. So why they're putting aluminium in, which is actually the reverse of a decent conduction? Well, you think that is, eh? Well, the truth is, this is the truth, copper, nanomatter, rubbed against aluminium creates power. And it's this free power that's coming out of humans. It's flying around. But because we are a more efficient machine, but yet we are starting to lag a bit from overpowerment, there's too much electromagnetic fields, and we ourselves have been forced to become power generators as well. It makes it easier if power is generated in the air so that the water can collect it at the power station. Or maybe it's just collected from the air. It's collected from everywhere and it flies through the air, and it's the negative air that causes the wind. It's the negative patch of air underneath the clouds. Right? Under the clouds. So the cold condensing creates negativity and vortexes, whereas positivity creates a different kind of air. Instead of emission, we're talking about unearth, so yeah, negativity is emission that makes wind, but positivity makes clumping. So that creates tornadoes. So heat with a background of cold creates a cramming, crushing actual vortex, not an outward vortex, but an inward crushing black hole. And on the ground, it's a whole set of different laws opposite of that of which is unearthed. So AC, they have AC things in cars. Why don't they use DC in cars? Well, because encouraging direct current can encourage lightning to strike your ass. So alternating makes the power like so, well, I don't really think I can really strike that, because it's very unstable. Sometimes you need earth wire, because lightning does strike big metal bodies. Why did they think of making big metal body cars? It's a good question, eh? So we're getting old because we're having aluminium. So you can filter it out if you want. And then you'll have low generation of power in your body, but you won't have big electromagnetic fields, so there won't be damage caused to your DNA. You won't die so fast.